Toki Vibes is a highly rated artist in the Zimbabwean music arena. He belongs to the fast-growing Zim Danzo music family, which has won considerable following, especially from young Zimbabweans. Toki Vibes rose to fame with his hit song Amai, which was liked by many for its unique lyrical content, and this earned him a new name, Danzo Priest. Toki Vibes being the story of today. Today I am on the verge of revealing the untold truth of Toki Vibes. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for you not to miss a thing. Thank you for your attention. Toki Vibes was born Obey Makamure on 29 November 1993 in Rugare suburb, Harare. He began singing at a very young age, where it all seemed like a joke until he released a single called Tirikumanya. He was moved to rural Masvingo, where he had to make a living as things were difficult for him. He returned to Harare in December 2012 and picked up where he left off, only to find that things were not easy. Toki Vibes then moved to Rusape, where he found a job as a head boy, and would later find that the amount of singing gigs increased for him in Harare and he would travel frequently. Raised in the Rugare suburb of Harare, Toki's love for music began when he was still in his teens. It is this love which later on manifested and pushed him to the recording studios. Since then, his unique voice and touching lyrics made his fame to rise. Toki Vibes started recording music in 2009 and has produced a number of songs in form of singles and albums. Toki's lyrics are distinct from those of his fellows due to a commendable and credible level of maturity that he exhibits in his music. He stands as a beacon of light considering the level of maturity in his lyrics. In most of his songs, he appreciates the role of parenting figures, the importance of fidelity, as well as the rewards of working hard. In his song titled Shanda, Toki deploys a unique artistic style in which he exalts himself and other musicians to work hard in the industry despite various setbacks that they encounter. In one of his songs, he also talks about the HIV and AIDS pandemic. It goes without saying that one of the most adored songs and perhaps his outstanding song in 2014 was Amai. The song Mai was a dedication to his mother, or loosely to all the mothers, and thanking them for their roles in the upbringing of children. In January 2015, Toki signed an endorsement deal with the local cigarette manufacturer Savannah Tobacco. The signing of the deal was also testimony that Toki Vibes had grown to become a household name, such that companies wanted their brands to be associated with the artist. The deal was said to be the most lucrative in the land after it emerged that the deal was worth $200,000 US. Tongai Zaravanu, the chief operating officer of Savannah Tobacco, noted that although public opinion was initially skeptical whether Zimbabwean dancehall artists would last, Toki Vibes had been a revelation. He also heaped praise on the dancehall sensation, pointing out that Toki was a great poet of great maturity and strength. His vision and social commentary make him a voice of Zimbabwe's youth. We are proud to have him as our brand ambassador. All I can say is that was me trying to imitate Tongai Zaravano after the endorsement of Toki Vibes. The deal also included another prominent Zimbabwean musician, Sulumani Chimbetu, who was said to be the brand ambassador for one of the products produced by Savannah Tobacco. Toki Vibes was set to promote the Pacific Storm brand, while Sulu would promote Pacific Breeze. As part of the deal, the artists would receive direct support, publicity and marketing, album launches and other materials. In July 2016, Toki Vibes released a 15-track album called Traburu, aka Kwata Zonke. At release, he said the album featured diverse beats and rhythms, hence the name Kwata Zonke. Some of the songs on the album were produced by renowned musician Clive Makundu. Toki Vibes' performances have been both local and international. The most notable included the Harare Agricultural Show in August 2014, where he performed alongside some of the established Zimdanzo artists such as Winky D, Killer T and Soulja Love. He also performed at the Lion Lager Beer Festival in 2014 October, where he rubbed shoulders with some reggae icons from Jamaica. Toki's live performances have been outstanding. However, some critics have ridiculed the young artist dressing, especially during live shows. During the Lion Lager Beer Festival performances, Toki went to stage dressed in traditional tweed, which included a black garment which is associated with the spirit mediums. Critics commented that Toki Vibes was desperately looking for attention through his Mbuyane Handa dressing style. Toki Vibes is one of the most talented musicians in Zimbabwe, and his dressing is part of his unique creativity, which has a credible bias towards the indigenous African culture. Did you know that Toki Vibes also held very successful international shows in countries such as the United Kingdom, where it was reported that people were turned away after the show had been sold out? Toki Vibes was also involved in a number of controversies and scandals, especially during his festive season shows in December 2014. During his performance at the high-profile Mafikizolo show at the Harare International Conference Center, he allegedly blocked a fellow musician, Jah Prayzah, from entering the stage to show solidarity with him after bottles were thrown at him by fans. Jah Prayzah was manhandled by Toki Vibes security personnel from the stage, and this showed somewhat a tense relationship between the two popular artists. It appeared the past caught up with Toki Vibes when the media started churning reports linking the artist to a love affair with an underage girl. Local media houses reported that Toki fathered a child years back with a girl who was aged 13 then. The girl, identified as Linda James, was said to have been living in Marondera with her mother and did not know where Toki was living after his newfound fame. She argued that Toki was no longer taking care of his child. Well folks, let's bear in mind that we have all seen how quickly news can spread, but it appears this might be down to some poor translation rather than actual facts. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye for now. Peace.